Oh, yeah, it's a lot of work.
Bro,
you don't really realize is how much work goes into getting this stuff done. You won't become the next Warren Buffett if you spending 4 or 5 hours on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen.
Bro, if you don't even like to read, I get it. Whatever they giving to you in school may not be that entertaining. But bro, if you don't even like to read that stuff or read anything at all.
I don't count that stuff no more. I get tired of people talking about I don't like to read.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. If
you
don't
haven't
like to
read anything.
All, if you don't like to read at all, bro, there's no way that you're gonna be in that position. There's no way possible, bro. If you don't like to put the work in to do something and to not get the right result and to keep going at it until you get the right result, bro, you can give up on a lot of these things. You think about like Bill Gates, bro, all these people that's like in those positions and done these type of things, bro. It took education. And no matter how much we try to downplay education and just try to say it's not useful, it's not helpful, bro, the simple aspect of learning is one of the things that's hindering us from being in the positions that we want to be in.
And nobody can take it from you.
Nobody can, bro. Nobody can. This stuff.
Nobody is blocking the library. It's like, you can't get in here. Nobody's stopping you from learning, and nobody can take what you learn.
My week was a good week, man. You know, we got through the week for winter break.
It's Monday. So we talking about last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't go in. Well, honestly, if you want to talk about this week,
it's Monday.
It was a great trip. We are back. The New Year's. We celebrated the New Year's well. You want to talk about it that way? Like,
man, we're like a week into January.
You know what I'm saying, at this point. But but as far as like that final week of school, bro, it was cool, man. You know, put a lot of pressure, I guess, on the kids, man. They had this whole thing going on, you know, winter concert. So the whole week was centered around that.
What is a winter concert? What is that?
Just the kids playing trumpets, kids playing mallets, percussions, and you got kids singing. They just perform for their parents.
It's like a talent show, or this like a coordinated effort?
It's just a concert, man. I forget what.
Do it got some flavor though? It's a lot of flavor in your school. Is there some flavor in the concert?
Who's the director?
A caucus?
So, you know, it was a winter concert.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they performed for the kids. They did their whole thing. And that was about it, man. You know, Mariah came that day of the concert. So they was all, they got to see Mariah.
Why did she come? Did she like want to come?
Yeah, and then she had a little thing going on with the rotation that she had right now. They had like some little thing where they had like a half day.
Yeah.
So she didn't have a full day of work. And she was on that side of town.
Whoa. Don't say work, my brother.
Well, a full day.
Free labor.
Well, full day of whatever or a half day.
Free labor. She is free. Like, we can't call it work. They don't get paid.
That is true. But yeah, she had a half day doing that. So she was on that side of town, so she just came out there. And, you know, we ain't really doing nothing because the whole day is geared around the concert. Yeah. So she got to play at recess with them. They had lunch in the class when we watched the movie and everything. But it was a chill day, man. You know, had the little winter party and everything. The kids they came through because I did not. I didn't buy a thing. Didn't buy a single thing.
That's something I'm having to deal with this whole week is I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to get for Christmas. And I don't have present pockets. And you're just on the mind of like, I'm not getting anything.
Nothing.
Don't.
Nothing.
It just.
The only thing right now I'm saving for is Mariah's birthday.
Okay.
That's it.
And so why isn't birthday just this big social construct like Christmas is for money grabs? Why are birthdays and Valentine's Day acceptable, but Christmas isn't?
Okay, and that's a good question. Birthdays are acceptable because that's that individual's day. That's just that individual's day.
It's just a day though.
That's true, but that's that individual's like New Year. That's their year. Be a
little smack on the back. Good job. You're still here.
But
and at the point, be easy.
But honestly, bro, if you really think about it, I know we don't think about it because we're young and like, you know, we feel like the years is guaranteed. But bro, when you get older, bro, the years ain't like.
I don't feel like the years are guaranteed.
Even young, the years ain't guaranteed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So like, bro, when you make it to like another year, bro, that should be something that should be rewarded. That should be something that should be like seen as a form of accomplishment. Now, I get it. You just dragged yourself through the year. You didn't do anything impressive. You didn't make life better for yourself or anybody else. It's debatable, you know what I'm saying? But like just on the bare minimum, bro, yeah, you should celebrate your own birthday. You should celebrate others' birthdays.
Okay.
Now, these holidays is a different question. Valentine's Day, I thought Valentine's Day, I already told you that before, so we don't have to go that far. I thought Valentine's Day was out there.
But it's not though.
I thought it was out the door.
It's in full swing.
I thought it was out the door.
No, sir. It never was. You thought.
Thought it was gone. Thought we didn't have to even worry about that day. I thought we was chilling. You know what I'm saying?
What you got planned?
Man.
Nothing.
You hear me?
Huh?
And I don't know, bro. I just feel like that's another thing. It's just like we feeding into the money system. Like what? I show my love for her all year long. Buying her gifts left and right. You know what I'm saying? She know this. All year long. You know, but
you ain't got to worry about nothing. But happy Valentine's Day too.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, I gotta drop a couple hundred just because.
You know, but hey, man, praise God, life is good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, praise God, life is good. You know, so I do want to say this before we get.
Thank you for the card.
Damn, bro. But I don't know. Then another thing, man, about the thing is that I feel like you got to keep like up.
No, I'm
you know
not. I'm not in that camp.
Like, man,
I do whatever my pockets allow at the time, and if my pockets allow for something real nice at that moment, that's what it was. But right now, the pocket's looking right now. Shake my hand. Love you. Merry Christmas. Love you. Merry. Going down the line. Yeah.
My presence is enough. My presence is enough, man.
Plus, I'm cooking a little something. I'm just making some dessert. But I don't know. Are you done with your week?
Yeah, that's about it, man.
Bro, the weather's been nice.
Nice.
I've been wanting to go fishing because the weather's been just nice enough to where I could go fishing.
Too nice.
If I bundle up, I'll be cool.
Too nice.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, I got to catch me a little weekend. I might go fishing.
Too nice, man.
Give me a little beanie. Give me some gloves. I'm out the door for a few hours. And there ain't going to be nobody at the lake.
Too nice, man.
Yeah, man. This whole wrapped up classes. How did classes go?
Hey, man, finish the week. Just finish the week, man. Just finish the week.
I've wrapped up classes,
man. That's all we want you to do. We just want you to finish your week, man. That's all we want you to do, man.
I wrapped up
just
my
finish
classes.
Your week.
2 classes got A's.
Okay.
I was happy for that.
Praise God, man.
Official. Got to get enrolled for next semester.
Okay.
Not looking forward to that. I looked at the class stack, man. It's gonna be a push to get the bachelor's. It's gonna be a push.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to stay on top of it. Do some summer classes, collect some classes, get it out the way. But other than that, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for these Christmas gifts and looking at it like trying to prioritize. I got nieces and nephews, so I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna prioritize, make sure they straight, get them something.
Young though.
But they're at the age to where I can't neglect them anymore.
You don't have to, but a smooth 5 should.
Nah, bro.
We should be shaking hands.
Nah,
I love you.
Nah,
you hear me?
Nah,
smooth. I'm talking Chris. I'll get it straight from the bank for you.
Nah,
be brand new.
They like 7, 8. You know that once you get to 7, 8, 9,
no more than a 10.
Bro, what a kid at that age gonna do with money, bro? They can't do no with money,
bro. But it's just the fact that they got it.
You could do the money thing when they like 11, 12. I could just slap you a cool one. All right, be easy.
At that point, it's 20s now.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 20s now.
It's totally different.
But before the 10, bro, it's a 10. It's like, you didn't have to, but I appreciate you.
Nah, bro, I think these kids nowadays are different. These kids nowadays, I need at least a 50.
Bro,
a 50 piece. Bro, I don't know what these kids
10,
on.
I get it. It's $1.25 now at the Dollar Tree. But 10 is, bro, that's still.
Yo, shouts out to the Dollar Tree. I went there. I've been sleeping on the Dollar Tree, man. You got to go early, though, because from noon to they close is when the Dollar Tree folk come out.
Oh, yeah.
But I went there like 8 o'clock. It was nice and peaceful. Got some cleaning supplies and stuff like that. Was out the door, no problem.
Cheap.
For sure. But yeah, I went back that same day at like 2 o'clock. Boy,
and each Dollar Tree
was
is
out
different.
there.
Each Dollar Tree is different, man, because some Man, some Dollar Trees be having everything you need.
Yep.
Other Dollar Trees don't be having anything.
It look like dilapidated.
Oh, it's just terrible.
And it's always just one person at the cash register.
Man.
That's it. That's all you gonna get.
Yeah, and the Dollar Tree by my house, man, they ain't got no balloons for birthdays. They ain't got no AC in the summertime. One of the windows got cardboard up. What are we doing
Which
here,
one
man?
is that one?
Not cardboard, my bad, plywood. The one
at the strip mall? With the by
man, that wouldn't be down bad sometimes, bro.
Dang.
That wouldn't be down bad sometimes.
Bro, that whole city down bad. So what are we saying?
But because that one,
because that city got two of them.
That's true,
and they're both trash.
But that one right there is on it's on the outskirts of that city. You know what I'm talking about?
Not really, bro.
But
that's still the dub, bro.
I get it, but it's close to that other city. You know what I'm saying? It's closer. I get it. If you keep going, what's it called? You keep going east. Yeah, you still in that city.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's a lot closer than the other one. No. Hold on. You talking about that one that's right there in the center of it?
So it's two of them, bro.
Yeah, no.
You got one right across the street from Regionals.
Oh man, stop listening, sir.
Man,
yeah.
it's bro.
Yeah.
Some stuff came out earlier today about like how companies are just straight listening to conversations and they'll sell your data. It's wild. And it's somehow legal, but whatever. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, man.
Yeah.
I've been keeping my eye on geopolitics, man. I'm really enjoying the geopolitics, the Guyana situation, the South China Sea situation. Gotta wake up, man.
What am I gonna do about it, man?
Venezuela about to scoop stuff up.
Please tell me.
China out here bumping the Philippines, bro. Ukraine is still out here. It's looking murky for Ukraine. It's nothing you can do. You just got to be aware. It's important because it can reflect the stock market. It can reflect your life, my brother. World War III.
100%.
If China attacked Philippines, man, that's a war at that point. Forget Taiwan.
We thought it was gonna be a serious war with Russia and Ukraine.
It is. What you mean? 500,000 people.
That's
knocked
serious.
Off.
But we thought, like in America, like bro, we was gonna be over there. Hey, bro, I take no stand. Let me just put it that way. I take no stand on it. I don't know what's going on.
Man, it's complicated.
Don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, if you feel like buying that flag to rep that country is gonna say, hey, man, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
It's complicated. I don't think war is bad either way. I'm not taking any side. War is bad either way.
That I agree with.
But when you look at it to a certain degree, you kind of understand why Russia invaded. If you look at it from like, okay, they're trying to incorporate Ukraine into NATO. Now imagine if China and Russia was like, hey, Mexico, let's build some bases in Mexico. We wouldn't be cool with that. Kind of like, about the Cuban Missile Crisis, how we just weren't cool with them having missiles in Cuba and we almost went to war. It's the same thing with Ukraine. So I kind of understand why they did it, even though I wish it didn't come to that. Plus, we kind of did sanction a coup in 2014 and put a person in there. It's a lot of stuff going on that people just don't know about. The United States is out here getting busy and nobody knows.
100%. Man's flesh, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man is going to have his desires. Man is going to have his desires.
And that was your president, 2014.
Amen.
Obama.
Amen.
Out here supporting coups. But hey, that was my week, man. I like to keep up on that type of stuff. Sometimes I want to write about it, but I don't be having time. So,
write about it. Sell it to a publication, man. They'll pay you for it.
At this point, bro, ChatGPT got that sold up. They just, hey, man, write an unbiased article about the Ukraine and Russia situation, spit it out, post it. That's what they doing. Journalism, for the most part, I don't care what nobody say, is dead. They don't care nothing about nothing but clicks. And if they can get easy clicks with an AI robot, they going to do it.
There's people out here still doing like real
for sure.
Work, but
like, for sure. I'm not discrediting them.
Bro, but the internet changed the whole way. And then like the fact that like even us right now being able to have this podcast.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like we can post this thing not on any platform, but pretty much anywhere we want to. Clips, full video, whatever it is. Like, bro, if we wanted to post the full videos on Instagram, we could. And it could be pushed out on their Facebook, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, we can post clips. It's just the fact of the way it does journalism now is that anybody with a phone, anybody with a laptop
can call themselves a journalist.
Yeah.
And some people do good work as far as
they research and everything.
Research, fact checking. They don't just put out anything to put out anything. They're willing to take the time to get it right, even if they don't get the hottest, moment for it to drop, stuff like that. But yeah, man, I don't have time for that.
And that goes into what we're getting into today, man. Speaking about fake.
Hold on, man. How did your school go?
Man, that's what we're about to get into, man. My school went terrible. What is it?
But did you pass though?
I'm dropping content.
It's
Now listen,
bro, give up. It's a
boy,
wrap.
if you don't get,
It's a wrap.
I said, why don't y'all just put the names on the thing? I said, Mariah,
I think they are.
No, I told Mariah it is, but you gotta press it. You don't get to see it till you press it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just gotta remember it, man.
School.
ABCD. But school went terrible, man.
Did
Terrible.
you? So
Absolutely terrible.
you
Worst
C's?
decision? No, terrible.
You failed all those classes.
All classes. All classes, bro.
Bro, like I thought the plan was
Boy,
to
if
drop
you don't
them if
get-
you said you couldn't do it.
Bro. So
So now you
Hey.
got wait,
Hey,
hold on, bro.
yeah.
Before you start,
Failed them.
you got F's on your transcript?
failed them.
On your transcript?
Failed them. What do you want me to do about it?
Bro, you were supposed to drop them. That way it don't
Bro,
affect
but this
your...
was the thing, okay? I dropped that marketing class.
Okay.
Now that one has a W on it.
Okay.
Just because of the time I dropped it, right?
Yeah, but that accounting class.
That accounting class, I told you he was rocking with us.
Yeah.
And my mans was rocking with us, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, when I say my mans was rocking with us, he did as much as he could. I threw myself in a hole. Bro, get this. I had a final, I told you the essay where I wrote about IBM.
Yeah.
It ended up being like 15 pages.
Okay.
Of like charts and records and like not my own opinion, but like actual like fact-based research and everything. Like it was a lot, bro.
What'd you get?
You know what I'm saying? Bro, my man's gave me a 98% on that job.
Oh,
bro,
yeah?
no editing. No reading back over. Bro, when I wrote that last paper, I submitted the whole thing. Bro, and then
Oh, yeah?
the next thing you're supposed to do that after you're supposed to do it as a presentation. If it was in person, we would actually presented it.
Yeah.
But since online, we just had to submit our slides.
Okay.
I was like, bro, I got slides, no problem.
Yeah.
Just knocking out slides real quick. Bro, all I did was just screenshot my information, post it right there on the slide. My man gave me 100%.
Yes, sir.
When I say my man was rocking with us, he was
So
rocking
how
with
did
us.
you fail this man's class?
I take the what do you call it? The final?
Yeah.
Bro, I get a 65. He
Okay.
adjusted it, boom, to a 70. My man's was rocking with us, bro.
Yeah.
But since when I took that little gap when I said I'm done with school,
Yeah.
and I missed that like
Oh, so those grades finally got put in.
those 4 or 5 weeks,
Yeah.
he was already putting them in.
Okay, then what
He
happened?
was already putting them in from the beginning. But when I did all the numbers and everything, and it was like, bro, you gotta, get 100s all the way throughout. It was a few things that I got like 80s on.
Okay.
70s on, 80s
Okay.
on. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of hurt me a little. But what really hurt me was when those like 4 weeks that I just said I'm done with school. But that's like that's a fourth of your semester.
Okay.
That I just said, bro, I'm done with.
Yeah.
Couldn't come back from those.
Yeah.
And bro, when I say, bro, it was no way. It was no way my stuff was 100% worthy. But that man
He was rocking with you.
bro, he was rocking with us. But he did as much as he could. I threw myself in a hole.
How does Mariah feel about you?
Hurt,
Bro.
I already had this conversation with her
these
several
Fs.
times, bro. Several times. And I just
You got to retake these classes.
don't even have to retake them, bro. This is the thing, though. I
How?
told you, I got into this finance major for no reason. We already went over
okay.
all this, bro.
Okay.
Like, I got into this finance
Yeah.
major for no
Yeah.
reason. I shouldn't
Yeah.
have done this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to force a door open that didn't need to be open. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't aligned with God. All that stuff, bro. We already went over all that. And I've already went over again because I've had to do it several times now. You know what I'm saying? Had to tell Mariah again. Mariah, I ain't gonna be this math class. Oh, good riddance. Hey, anybody that's passing that math class.
College algebra?
Oh,
Did it to you?
anybody that's passing that one out there, man. Praise God to you, man. Because
70%.
I'm talking about, hey, bro.
It was a meme.
That joint was so hard.
It was mean.
That joint was so hard. All that joint was so hard. I had to get help from, not gonna say who we got help from, but I got help from one of Mariah's family members.
Yeah.
Came through, was like, hey, man, I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna try to help you get through this. We gonna crunch the numbers. We took the first test together.
What that final do?
We didn't even get to the final. We took the first test together, bro, because I was so behind on the work.
Yeah.
And you got to get a 50% to move on to the next assignment.
Ooh. What that first test do?
Bro, I couldn't even get past the second test. The first test, I got like a 63.
Okay.
But I said, hey, bro, we got to keep moving on.
Yeah, that's above a 50 though.
You know what I'm saying? Second test, I couldn't get above a 40. With trying. With everything, all the resources available. I'm not going to say what the resources I was using, but all the resources available that I had.
You pulled out all the stops.
40. I said, bro, look. Hey, man, I took this L. Okay, and I took this L bad. And this all works into what we about to talk about, right? So I took that L bad on the schooling, bro. And I just had to chalk it up like, bro, it's my fault 100%. For one, I shouldn't have done it while being a first-year teacher, thinking that what I was doing last year was going, like, I took home no work last year because the admin team didn't trust me. And all the other fourth grade teachers were just like, hey, bro, we'll do everything for you. Okay. Which they did.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, bro, they did so much for me. I wasn't making slides. I wasn't making assignments. I wasn't preparing tests. When we had to assign the test to the kids, they was like, Mr. Williz, we already did all yours for you. All you got to do is tell them to get on the thing and it's ready for them.
I appreciate y'all.
Man, I'm like.
You had no idea how good you had it.
What? I'm showing up for work on time, late some days. Like, hey, man, whatever. Now look at me. I'm there at 7 o'clock. We ain't got to be there till 8. I'm there at 7. Printing off papers. Getting everything ready. Making sure stuff is ready for the other teachers in the grade. Lesson plan submitted a week early.
So what did you learn at this point? Because I ain't gonna do you like that. I'm not even gonna do you like that.
Say it, man. You might as well. Bro, when I tell you I didn't heard everything, you might as well say it.
But I told you.
Okay.
I told you.
Yeah.
When you first did that 3 classes, I was like, hold on, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do 3 classes.
Yeah.
It's gonna kill you.
But this is what I need you to understand.
And you was like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it because, bro, last semester I took 3 classes.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. That's exactly what you said.
All of them.
I was like, bro, it's gonna be different though.
What's different about schooling? I've been in schooling. I've done this. I've been down this road before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what's on the other side.
I tried to warn you about that college algebra.
That one was me.
Man.
That one was me.
But bro, I get that.
Bro, one thing
you just want to be done though.
I do want to be done.
You just want to be done.
And that's another thing I learned though too, bro. I know like, Rose State was split up on 2 different sides. I am not that science and math side guy. That's not my side.
I'm not the math guy, but I'm the science guy.
I'm not that side. I'm over there with history and social studies.
I'm that too.
I'm over there. Bro, them tests sometimes, like those psychology tests, sociology is great, bro. That is the major. But sociology.
It's common sense.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
You show up to the test.
A sociology major is heated right now. It's more than common sense, bro. It's common sense.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? But and maybe some people, I
have a PhD in something. Don't nobody care, bro.
Bro, like, come on, bro. Bro, if I get a PhD in that, bro, I'm using it just for what the degree is going to do for me.
Nothing.
Not because I'm like, bro, I'm going to take all this stuff. No, bro. I'm just doing it to move up higher in whatever area that I'm in. But
yeah, you're not a doctor either.
Bro, I used to show up to them tests unprepared, not studied for anything.
Get a 70 at least.
Bro.
Knocking it out.
Easy.
Knocking it out.
Not even having to use Google or nothing, bro. Not even having to use Quizlet, none of that stuff.
What's Quizlet, man?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know either. None of that stuff. So that's what, bro. And those, like, the questions of those tests was just like, come on, bro. If homie is acting up at home, yes, it's going to affect his schooling. Easy. Check. Next question.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Easy.
Bro. But that college algebra, that accounting.
Oh, no, bro.
It's totally different.
Bro,
it's totally
different. If a company is sold for $100,000 and they use a 5% discount when they already had an $80,000 salvage of this company.
And they're selling it with shares.
Bro,
they got
100,000.
Their share price.
They got 100,000. What is it called? 100,000 common outstanding shares. How much money is this company worth? hey,
I don't know,
bro. It said that the company was sold for 100,000.
You're out. That one looks right,
bro. It said the company was sold for 100,000. Why are all the numbers less than 100,000? If it's not worth 100,000, why are you buying it for 100,000?
Hey,
Bro, I don't. Bro,
80,500.
give me
589.
Give me 61,450. Final answer.
Damn. Oh, ain't it?
Moving on to the next one. Bro, that stuff, bro.
You had to finish your exam,
only
and that
one-
us all read.
The only one that was easy, bro. And bro, that was like at least 40 questions on the test was like the answers was numbers. And I get it, it's accounting. The answers was numbers.
Yeah.
But like there was no resources helping you.
Nothing.
Because
there's no formulas, there's no nothing.
Bro.
Figure it out.
The easiest ones was like the definitions. What's the definition of, an outstanding share? Yeah. What's the definition of depreciating assets? Those easy. I got those 100%. But bro, those ones that it took like, we got to work this thing out. Yeah. And you got to know what, bro. Yeah. Goodbye.
So what can you teach the youth, my brother?
So this
what are we trying to teach the youth?
This is why I want people to understand.
Not following advice of others that tried to tell you.
We ain't even getting on advice,
you're already in the weeds.
We've already talked about not forcing doors open, and we talked about that, which we're gonna touch on a little bit more now. But like, one of Mariah's cousins, he's graduating.
Shots to drop a bomb.
Yep.
Black excellence.
Yeah, man, 100%. But yeah, he's graduating. So
is he a doctor, lawyer?
Well, he's going into medical school.
Okay.
So he's just got through with the undergrad, moving into medical school. Yeah. And I mean he going all the way. He going for the full 10+ years type doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he going for. Man. He gonna be in there for a minute. Man. But
gonna be bald by the time it's over.
Pretty much, man. Gray hairs as a resident. But hope we come out here and get paid, man. Change the world. But this is the thing. We was watching the graduation on the live on YouTube. Bro, they was doing all these things that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, all the people that are veterans and that are graduating stand up.
Yeah.
All the people that, are currently working in their field and graduating stand up. All the people above 50, 60, whatever stand up. Right? Then they had one. They said we have 2 people graduating this year that are under the age of 20. Graduating with their master's degree. Bro. That right there. Go ahead and drop a bomb on that right there, bro. They said one of them was 19.
How much schooling and how long have they been doing it?
19.
Only been in college since he was 14.
Master's degree, bro. 19 with a master's degree.
It's levels out here. If you think you're smart,
bro, that's different.
Probably not.
That's bro. You can go get your PhD in like another 3 years. You 22 years old.
Those are people that you be hearing about at Harvard doing big things.
Crazy.
About to find new enzymes or something.
Crazy.
And we complaining about college algebra.
Bro, you could be a principal of a school at 23. The parents that's dropping off their kids is older than you. You the principal at that school.
He wouldn't be smart at that point.
No, I'm just saying. Like that's
a waste of talent. Don't do that. What I'm saying?
That's what it really wouldn't be. Because
if you got a PhD at 22, go do something else and then come back and be a principal.
But I mean, what you gonna do? What you got your
come back and be a principal afterwards.
What if you got it in education? That's what you're doing.
Nah, man, go do something else.
Bro, but I guess since we're going down there to justify, bro.
And why be a principal at school? Go be a dean somewhere.
Nah, bro, this is the thing though, bro. It was this principal. I forget what his name
I'm not saying that principals aren't good. I'm just saying he can come back. He got options now.
This dude, bro, this was inspirational, man. This I have to look it up. But this dude, he in New Jersey, a principal in New Jersey, high school, bro. And he started this whole thing at the high school where he got like parents and other people in the community to donate like laundry supplies, washing machines, detergent, laundry sheets, all that stuff, man.
Okay.
So that the kids that wasn't able to like wash their clothes at home, they could wash their clothes at school. And then on top of that, bro,
it's not new. I've heard this story.
Yeah, and then also that, bro, he also started this after school program where the school opens up like after hours from like 5 to 11 p.m. Mm-hmm. So that the kids that don't have like stable homes, meals and everything, they can come to the school, get something to eat, and have a safe place to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's power, man, that, principals could do, man. Whether you think, hey, man,
all of it starts in the schools.
Just because you got a PhD so early, man, you know what I'm saying? There's benefit to all of it that you could do. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're kind of biased at the same time, though.
I mean, at the same
time. Because you in it.
But either way, bro, I'm just saying, just because you got a PhD don't mean that you gotta go be figuring out like how to get to the moon in a day. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to.
I guess it depends on what it depends on what your degree is in.
You don't have to be like curing cancer just because you got a PhD at 22. You know,
you can though.
You can. Don't get me wrong. Like, but this is what I was getting at. So, 19 with a master's degree, bro. Crazy. And the next day I was coming home from work, man. I was thinking about it, bro. And I was like, bro, you know, they used to always like, I remember even my pops would tell me, bro, but I know like all the people who saying like, you know, they can just grab a mic, grab a phone or whatever and just make content. But they used to always say like, the C and D students are the ones that employ the A students.
I've heard the opposite. I've heard the A students are the ones that employ the C and D students.
That's what I heard, bro, was that the C and D students were the ones that employed the A students. And I think Gary Vee was one of them that said it. Because Gary Vee was always pushing, you know, say I didn't do well in school, but look at me now.
I mean,
and
you could say that.
And, bro, I understand it. I get it. You would say, hey, man, you know, my focus was more geared on other things that they wasn't teaching in school. That's why I was a D student. But
no, you was lazy.
Bro, when I was thinking about it, all like the A students I know, bro, the people that did real well in school, they paid out here, bro. Paid. My older sister had the 4.0 jacket all throughout high school. You know what I'm saying? 4.0 all the way. I think she graduated with like a 4.3 or something. You know, paid out here. You know, Mariah out here taking school as hard as she take it, bro. Paid out here, man. It's like all the people I know that was really taking school seriously, bro, paid. That person that's 19 right now with a master's degree, there's no way they about to come out here and not be paid. There's no way.
They'd be crazy not to be.
They'd be crazy not to be. You know what I'm saying? All the people that I know that were taking school seriously, bro, they are the ones.
Do you know any C students that are out here paid? For real?
I'm trying to think, bro. No.
Dang.
No.
Drop a bomb.
You know, do you?
Bro, I don't keep up with nobody, so I don't know what anybody doing.
That's what I'm trying to think. You know, like, no, bro. Scotty took school seriously in college, bro. Scotty paid. You know, EJ in the midst of like interning like with the coaching, doing like the grad assistant. But EJ about to have a master's degree. And then after that, bro, he gonna be coaching on the collegiate level. He gonna be paid.
Look, we're having to distinguish here at this point because we're focusing on C students in high school. Did any of those C students go on to go to college? And could that be something that reflects as well? Because these C students in high school may be not motivated to go to college at that point. Like, what's the point? I barely got out of high school. What I need to go to college for? Because all the people that you just pointed out that's out here paid, they all go to college. They all graduated college.
Yeah.
So at that point, what are we talking about? Because we done all got some C's in college. Not Mariah, that don't count because they got to get A's, whatever. But like you, me, I'm sure Scotty done got some C's.
Yeah.
We fine.
I mean, shoot, you just heard what I just got.
Man, that's still wild to me. But
I'm out here.
It's more wild from the standpoint that you pay for these classes and you was just like, whatever.
I know. There was nothing I could do. Yeah. That's why I want people to understand. Like, you know, I've been trying to explain this for a minute. I'm not gonna go into depth about it. There was nothing I could do. For one, I had to be in school. Once I jumped in it, I get it. At the beginning, of course, I could have done it different at the beginning. We already talked about that. But once I was in it,
it's a wrap.
I already jumped off the edge.
After that month of where you can't get your money back,
I'm already in there. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
So
what's next semester looking like? What is the plan?
Different major, less classes, and then supposedly it's a plan in works right now. What's gonna happen next school year?
What you mean?
But we can't talk about that on the pod. That will not be brought up on the pod. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But supposedly there's a plan in works.
Who's working on the plan?
Some people.
All right.
Yeah, I won't give you any details on the pod. None.
All right.
That's as much as I'm giving you.
Okay.
Oh, that may even be cut out. But
That's wild.
anyway.
This brother is working for China. You are an agent. Just say it.
A counterfeit degree.
Yeah, you are an agent.
A counterfeit degree. Ain't even got my name spelled right on the degree.
That's wild, problematic. That's wild. I love that you're problematic just like me, man. That's crazy. You might as well say they can't pronounce your name too.
I wasn't saying it like that. I'm
Yes,
just
you
saying
was.
it was a counterfeit degree. So what I'm saying is that since it's a counterfeit degree, it's gonna have something. It's gonna have some defects. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be messed up. Just like when you get counterfeit shoes from overseas, sometimes Jordan may not always have a head. He may not always have the ball in his hand.
So apparently they got some pretty high end
There's some
counterfeits
there's
out
some
there.
real deal counterfeits.
And it's made in the same factory.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Same street at the very least.
I mean, it's no different than selling it to selling something to Walmart versus selling it to Dollar Tree. It's the same thing.
Same thing.
You
It
know what I'm
all
saying?
came from the same
Y'all
factory.
sold it to Foot Locker, and these people selling it to the streets.
Don't matter to me.
I'll take a $30 pair of Jordans.
I wouldn't. I just wouldn't buy them.
Yeah.
I'm not finna wear no Jordans, my brother.
I'm just saying. That's about the same price as a pair of Walmart shoes.
I would go buy some Walmart shoes.
I definitely would.
I ain't tripping.
But if I can get some pretty nice Jordans for $30, same price as them Skechers. What I mean, hey, I don't care where they came from.
Hey, but the Jordan don't look right.
If it's hold up, if these shoes make it several years, hey man, it's a win. But back to the subject, man. So like I said, bro, these people are 19 with a degree, bro. And like I said, I was trying to think about it too. I don't remember anybody that was really out here, bro, with C's that's really out here running stuff. And bro, like even if Gary V is true about his story,
I think that meant more in like the blue collar era.
Bro, even if
we're out of that now.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. Even like the C, really not, bro.
Sadly.
Even back then,
Now in the C's, bro, you could go get you a nice little blue collar job, work your way up into a nice position, and then those A students that kind of like messed up would end up working at that same little blue collar job under the C student.
Okay, if that's the case, I do know one dude,
like the car salesman type thing.
I do know one dude that's doing pretty good in blue collar, but he was a C student by choice. He was smart.
Plenty of them.
I knew he was smart because I knew like I was in a few like classes in high school with him, and the effort that he just gave, it was just because I already know this, so I'm not gonna. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? And then once he got into Votech, he was really like, whatever. But he probably about the only one I know that's doing well with that stuff. But anyway, a majority of them, bro, like that's the outlier.
Shout out to Coonrod.
Yeah, man, that's what we're talking about. Man.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Shout out to Coonrod.
You know what I'm saying? He was smart, man. I remember my math teacher used to tell him, like, bro, I just need you. Just do your work. Just do your work. Because I know you know how to do it. Just do your work. And she used to beg him to be doing his work. He used to just be like, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? And when we started dipping it, it was a wrap. But
well, once they gave him that construction job, it was a real wrap.
It was a wrap.
Like, wait, you at work right now? Like, all right, man.
Who cares? You know what I'm saying? But
Shouts
like,
out
bro,
to him.
Hey, I knew, like, I'm not gonna lie, I knew some kids that was really like, bro, I don't get this school stuff. Like, I'm making D's. I'm making D's because I'm giving all I got up in here. Or not giving anything at all. Or I gave everything I had in the past and I couldn't make the grades then. So I just stopped now. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
I don't know, man. We've had that conversation.
I know some of them not doing well, but this is what I'm getting at. So, you know, Gary V is like an outlier, bro. If that's the case. If he was really a CD student, same with Eric Thomas. If Eric Thomas was on the streets, homeless and all that stuff, and where he at now, those are outliers. No different than like a LeBron, bro. But if you think about, bro, the average person if you think about like the average CEO out here, like a majority of them, bro, they were real educated people. Bro, I told you I did that thing, those lessons for tomorrow with kids. We looked up Mark Zuckerberg, bro.
But where? It depends on where these CEOs at. I think right now the economy and like what's in our face is dominated by tech. So to be a CEO in the tech industry, you kind of have to be.
You have to be
that. But in terms of like, let's look at maybe like an ExxonMobil, like maybe one of these oil companies.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Did they go to college? Probably not.
That's true. I mean, that's another thing too, is you got to understand the landscape, like you said. That's true. Because the landscape 100, 200 years ago, completely different than what it was now. College was only like,
For the
if,
top.
yeah. If your daddy had like some real money,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That was about it.
Or you were just brilliant.
Yeah. And, but a majority of them, bro, like, you know, even you can look at like the Rockefellers and everything, which I heard this saying, the Rockefellers own a lot of these HBCUs out here.
Really?
Like his wife's maiden name was Spellman. Spellman, the HBCU. That was his wife's maiden name. He owns that joint. And
Still?
What you think?
Really?
That man was not in the business of selling stuff.
They weren't.
Unless he was in the business of selling to the consumer.
I didn't know that.
Bro, I looked into it a lot. I didn't do a lot of research. I'm just saying from what the little few articles I read, the videos that I watched and everything. Yeah. And this was the thing, though. I already knew that HBCUs were not owned by Black people. I knew that already. Because the one here in this state is not owned by Black people. It was bought out by OSU. I guess I can say the name. Langston was bought out. Langston was bought out by OSU. When OSU used to be Oklahoma agriculture and what is it, maintenance, whatever, or machines, whatever, A&M, whatever the A&M stands for. But when OSU was that, they bought out Langston because Langston has a heavy concentration on agriculture. OSU bought them out. Bro, look at their board of directors. Man.
It gets murky out here.
And we out there,
gets murky.
You know, stepping and doing all the whole thing with the Greek letters on our shirt and everything.
They up there with the wine glass.
Man, keep going.
Dance.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate
it. You know exactly what I'm saying.
Dance for me, boy.
Dance.
Man, you know, hey, we appreciate Dion coming out here doing it, man. You know, even them, they not owned by Black people. It's crazy. You know, Tuskegee may have been started like that, but bro, over years when these schools, and they do, they hurt for funding.
You can't blame them if the Black people didn't, you know, keep it going.
Yeah.
We got a lot of money for the chains.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
A lot of money for the cars.
So it's all about where the support is going to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if that's the case, bro, if the bag is here and we hurting, like the school is on the verge of getting closed, bro.
$ FDMG school.
You know? That brother will never.
Man, I hope there was never a documentary about Dr.
I bet
Umar.
not never find out.
I hope it ain't true.
I bet not never find out that he been selling us this whole time.
Imagine 10 years from now, FDMG is not open and it's a documentary out on why it never opened.
Surviving Umar.
I would be devastated.
I bet not never find out, man. Oh, I'll be hurt.
I believe Umar, though, man.
I'll be a little hurt.
I believe him.
I do, too. I think what he doing is genuine.
Yeah.
How he go about it sometimes I may not agree with, but I think what he doing is genuine, man.
Yeah.
I think it's got a good cause.
But sometimes I'm like, man, maybe this school never going to open.
Man.
And maybe a documentary going to get made. Maybe some text messages going to come out.
Where was the money going?
Man. They doing true crime videos on Dr. Umar on YouTube.
I bet not never.
Doing them like DJ Envy. I hope not.
DJ Envy out here, man. I don't know what's going on, man.
Allegedly. We don't know.
But yeah, so that was the thing though, bro. So I was like, bro, all these like, you know, you can say new age, even those, it takes a lot. Like, and I was doing this whole thing on Warren Buffett too. Warren Buffett made all his money in insurance, bro. Didn't know this man owns Geico. Who would have, like, bro, he had an X amount of shares from them. I think he had like 49% of the company shares.
Okay.
And then he just went through when, was it Berkshire Hathaway, whatever?
Berkshire Hathaway.
When they went through, they went and just said, hey man, look, Geico, we'll buy the rest of them. The rest of the shares of the company. Just give them to us. He just went out. He owns Geico. This man owns like 12 insurance companies. Like outright.
Insurance is a scam though. Big scam. Big scam.
Like, we all think like Warren Buffett out here paid. Yes, don't get me wrong. His investments for like Coca-Cola and other companies. I don't know what his other one was that really hit. But I know Coca-Cola, you know, yeah, I get it. His investments in those that he held for a long time, yeah, they made a lot of money. But where he took that money from there and then boom, put it in insurance, in mobile homes. This man owns a lot of mobile home companies. Yeah,
So
man.
mobile homes.
So, man, he done made a lot of money outside of the stock market. I'm not saying that he hasn't made a lot of money in the stock market, but he done made a lot of money outside of it. And we think all of us just, hey, man, he made all his money in the market. I want to be Warren Buffett. But anyway, to do what he was doing, bro, that don't, like, bro, you're not making C's in school to do it. Like, this dude talks about he spends hours a day reading the financial statements of companies.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of work.
Bro,
You don't really realize is how much work goes into getting this stuff done. You won't become the next Warren Buffett if you spending 4 or 5 hours on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen.
Bro, if you don't even like to read, I get it. Whatever they giving to you in school may not be that entertaining. But bro, if you don't even like to read that stuff or read anything at all.
I don't count that stuff no more. I get tired of people talking about I don't like to read.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. If
You
don't
haven't
like to
read
read
anything.
If you don't like to read at all, bro, there's no way that you're gonna be in that position. There's no way possible, bro. If you don't like to put the work in to do something and to not get the right result and to keep going at it until you get the right result, bro, you can give up on a lot of these things. You think about like Bill Gates, bro, all these people that's like in those positions and done these type of things, bro. It took education. And no matter how much we try to downplay education and just try to say it's not useful, it's not helpful, bro, the simple aspect of learning is one of the things that's hindering us from being in the positions that we want to be in.
And nobody can take it from you.
Nobody can, bro. Nobody can learn this stuff.
Nobody is blocking the libraries like, you can't get in here. Nobody's stopping you from learning, and nobody can take what you learn.
Bro, that's important. Bro, I was just listening to this interview on the Social Proof podcast, man. I got to pull up the brother's name. I just listened to it today, so I don't really know that much about the brother. But the brother said that he was a straight A student in high school and college.
Okay.
Right? Went to school, got a degree in marketing, and then he got this job to work for Mars, the
chocolate company.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
they own way more.
They own a lot.
Yeah.
It's
way
crazy.
more than
Once
chocolate.
you know what these companies own, bro, they own a lot.
And they be owning weird stuff like shampoo.
Bro, these
you
companies
didn't even know they
own a lot.
Like
bro.
Nestle?
Yes. Bro, yes.
Nestle got their hand in everything.
Everything, bro. Like household goods. Like, why do y'all even like
Comet?
Like crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. Thought y'all was out here making chocolate syrup, bro. No, they own a lot, man. These companies own a lot. And like when you really think about like all the companies out here, they really own by like
and it really shouldn't be that way. This same thing happened back in my geopolitical back. All this stuff happened in the mid to late 1800s, to where all these companies were just monopolizing everything, and we're in that state right now. But I don't think anybody in the political climate has the courage to actually break these companies up like it needs to be done again.
It's like, man,
it's so many monopolies out here. It's crazy.
Man, it's like, I love the way Mariah think, man. But sometimes it make me, Mariah think so logical, so straightforward, and it hurt my,
the dreamer in
my dream, my like widespread mind, the way it works sometimes, bro. Yeah. And or the socialism in me, you know what I'm saying? The way Mariah, but
easier with that social. Where you going, brother?
Hey, my brother, just listen to this. Just listen to this, my brother. So we was making a joke about Walmart, and I was like, you got to go ask Sam. And, Mariah was like, Sam Walton, he dead and everything. And I was thinking like, man, Sam he made all this money, man. Like his city, this is what I was telling Mariah, the city that he was born and raised in and moved to, well, he was born in Oklahoma, but then he moved to Arkansas, Bentonville, Arkansas. Okay. That became one of the richest cities in America just because he lived there. Just because he was there.
Yeah.
Became one of the richest cities in America. And then, when he passed away, his wife became one of the richest women in the world. And I was telling Mariah, it was no reason for him to have that much money. And simple Mariah, just right to the point. He had an idea. He started a business, and that business provided a need for people. What Mariah said, I was like, hey, bro,
okay,
it's true.
Yeah.
And then at the same point, like, bro, he's playing capitalism. We can't be mad because they out here playing the economic game that we got set up. Capitalism. On the simple scale, like a monopoly, bro, you get as much as you can.
I agree.
And you just run it up. And that's what they doing. Like what you said, bro. These companies out here just buying and buying.
But that's a good point.
Yeah.
But we all know that this country is not 100% capitalist.
No, it's not.
People love to throw this is capitalism at its finest. But there's a lot of socialism that goes on in this country, and nobody bats an eye at it when the government bails out a bank. It's just expected. They're doing it for the economy. They're doing it for the workers. Whatever. So don't just be like, capitalism at all costs because that's just not true.
I'm glad you said for the bank because I know most people go for like, it's because the poor people don't want to work.
Nah, man,
Bro,
these
a lot of
banks be out
socialism
here
happens. Yeah, a lot of socialism happens, bro, from like the upper echelons.
and it's
bro.
usually the banks.
Yeah,
When you learn
from,
about how the banks don't really have to have that much money on hand
they don't.
to keep loaning out other pieces of money, it's wild.
Rockefeller.
And it's just, hey, they lose a few billy.
Yeah.
The government's like, oh, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. We'll absorb you and send you to somebody else. Chase. Boy, that boy Chase would come out of nowhere like, we heard y'all having money problems.
Yeah, man, we got you.
We heard y'all having money. Don't worry about that.
You know what I'm saying? Where's the Federal Reserve getting this money from, man?
What do you think? That gold is ours, not theirs.
But man, it's crazy, man, when you learn this stuff. But you got to read to learn this stuff. But this is the whole point, bro. Is that I was telling Mariah that no matter what, bro, if my kids want to play sports, hey, bro, I'm all for you. But what I know is when I'm gonna be pushing for is when my kids play sports, is that, bro, you need to be playing this sport. Yes, you're gonna be taking the school seriously. You're gonna be taking the school seriously. But you're gonna be playing sports, bro, to try to get to college and get them to pay for your schooling. They gonna be paying for your schooling. You're gonna get this education. If you go to the next level, hey, praise God. But if you don't, bro, you got at least a bachelor's degree right now sitting on your belt. It's the same thing.
Degree in something worthy.
Yeah, of course. And then it's the same thing on top of that too, bro. Like, Mariah was like, well, what if they don't want to play sports? Okay, great.
Cool.
In high school, bro, we're going to be pushing for them to look into scholarships, take college courses. And it may seem like, hey, bro, you going to force your kids to go to college? Yes. Like, I've already thrown that whole thing out. Hey, man, college may not be for some people. But bro, if my son ain't started a tech business or whatever business at 18, you best believe he going to school.
I get that.
No.
I'm on the same page of like they got to go to school. But if they got a plan, like where I'm like, okay, if they got a plan, like, hey, I want to be an electrician.
Hey, if it's locked
I'll be
and loaded,
electrician.
hey, you need to show me that it's locked and loaded.
Okay.
But if you on the fence, you going to school.
That's true.
If you on the fence, you going to school. And this is what I was saying. Like, bro, if somebody would have just told me, like, when I was 16, 17, even 18, bro, this is how this college thing is going to be laid out. This is how it's all, the ins and outs, how it's going to work. Bro, all my parents was telling me was just go to school. And granted, my parents didn't know all the ins and outs of when you get to school.
Finish that thought because they did tell us about college.
No, my parents just told me to go to school.
I'm not talking about your parents. I'm talking about the schools. The people would come up to our school and tell us about it. We took field trips to Rose State.
We did. We took field trips to Rose State.
So, like,
but all Rose State told us was like, bro, y'all gonna get the ticket to Rose. Y'all straight. Y'all straight. You know what I'm saying? That was it. Bro, that was it.
Fair.
That was
That's
it. They
fair.
wasn't walking us through. Like, bro, when we went to the Votech, they was walking us through each one of them classes. Like, bro, this is what this entails. This is how much money you gonna make.
Yes,
this is what the type of all this. Bro, they wasn't walking us through each building over there saying, bro, this is the type of majors you could take. This is what a major is. This is how this major is gonna benefit you. Bro, it was just like
Votech is I tell anybody go.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't knock people on going Votech either. And that's what I'm saying. If you said like the electrician, bro, if you locked in, like, hey, Pops, look,
I got an apprenticeship.
I'm about to go do this as an electrician. I already see like in 10 years, I'm already gonna be owning a business.
6 figures, easy.
Hey,
Clearing it.
do it.
We need more.
But if you on the fence, you going to school, man. You know what I'm saying? You going, and that's what I'm saying. Early on, we're gonna set you up to where the point, like, once you get out of school, hey, bro, scholarships is already in the work. We've already taken, because this is what I was telling Mariah. And this ties into what I was saying with the school, how it was going to tie back over my schooling. Bro, if I was 19 years old with a master's degree, this means that them years, I did put a lot of time and dedication, but I had the time too.
Okay.
I didn't need to work because I'm living with my parents. Didn't need to work. I could put in the time and effort. Bro, I'm 24 right now, trying to keep up the bills on this house, trying to keep my job, and trying to, hey, my marriage is blossoming. It's booming. It's a booming operation. But I'm still married, bro. It's a lot of things, a lot of responsibilities. On top, I was just telling Mariah today, I need to do better on seeing my family too. My grandparents, you know what I'm saying? My parents, reaching out to my siblings. It's like all these other responsibilities. But like, bro, when I was with my parents, when I was going to their house, everything, bro, y'all here. There is no having to travel to go see y'all. Y'all here. I'm seeing y'all every day. When my siblings was all in the house, bro, we all right here.
Yeah.
Everything is good. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, you telling me all I got to do right now is just focus on school?
Bro,
And by the
imagine
time
if
I'm
you had the
19,
hunger for reading in high school. I think about that sometimes too.
bro.
Like if I had a little more drive to just read and learn about things that would have benefited me a little bit more, I'd be way further. Ahead.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. It's
But everything happens for a reason sometimes, man.
It does, but that's on the top of it. On top of it, bro. We got to get to the point to where we not just. I just want my kids to be one step ahead of me. No, bro. I don't need y'all to be one step ahead of me. I need y'all to be several steps ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to just be one step ahead of me. Just say, bro, I got you.
Why does it need to be compared to their parents on what they did?
Because each generation should be getting better, bro.
Absolutely.
There should be no reason why we're stagnant.
They're getting better is not gonna be. It's not gonna look anything like yours. So why even be like, I need you to be one step ahead of me?
Exactly.
What does that mean?
They're getting better won't look anything like mine getting better, right? But if I'm handling the same problems that my parents was dealing with, bro, we doing something wrong. We're going backwards at this point. There's no evolution. There's no like getting better each generation as it should be.
I agree.
So if that's what I'm saying, if I'm juggling the same, that's what I'm saying, bro. If I tell my kids, bro, just go to school, and then they get to school, they smacked with FAFSA, they smacked with loans, and they unprepared when they get there. They still like, I don't know what major, I don't know what. And they like, bro, didn't they 24. They 24, and they fell in classes because they don't have the time to because they got a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? I've set y'all up for failure. I didn't do something right. I just made y'all trip over the same thing that I just tripped over. We did something wrong.
I agree at that point. Okay.
I knew that was coming. And hey, bro,
but it's gonna be up to your kids at the end of the day to listen.
Yeah, bro.
You can't make them listen.
Yeah.
You can't make them have a major set.
100%.
So I mean, at this point, you got good advice.
100%.
Cool. Thank you. But I'm still gonna do what I want to do. So at that point, what are you supposed to do? So that's something I think about. Like, I could be the perfect dad, even though that doesn't exist. But at the end of the day, it's going to be down to my children to pick what they want to do.
It is. But if the example is set forward in front of them, bro,
that helps.
And this is all they see, bro.
That helps,
bro. It's a different mindset when you know what I'm saying? Because I talked to some of these, they're not kids now, they older. But Mariah knew them more than I did. They married now, but like their parents was in the church. They was born and raised in the church. And I have conversations with them. The type of stuff they be saying and the type of stuff they be doing, I'll be like,
that's odd.
You know what I'm saying? I would never.
Bro, I was talking to Sharon about that, I think last night, on like just like the stuff that was normal for us in middle school and just how wild our middle school was when we look back on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't even doing it, but like kids was doing that.
Yeah.
It's just wow. And I would never want my kids to be in that situation ever.
Yeah.
But like to us, it was just normal.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I get what it's
so
wild.
in that case, bro, this is, for one, I need you to take education seriously.
Moroni was wild.
That whole district is wild. Man. But this is the case, bro.
Pregnant in middle school.
I don't care what nobody say. You can say mistakes, but that ain't normal. That shouldn't be happening.
It shouldn't. It's wild.
That shouldn't be happening.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But what are we exposed to? So, I was thinking about it, bro. Like in that whole case, bro, when it comes down to it, if the landscape changes, bro, if the landscape changes in 20 years and like college degrees they worthless in 20 years, yes, of course, I'm gonna have to change the whole way that I just said everything on this podcast.
Blue collar might be back in full swing.
If that comes about, then so be it, bro.
Yeah.
But as of right now,
and the way it's been trending,
what I'm telling you right now is that that degree still holds weight, bro.
I agree.
That degree still holds weight.
The experience.
It does. I get it. There's a lot of people on here pushing, bro. You can go into this field, no experience, no degree. I get it. But no different than I'm in the position I'm in right now. If Buddy comes next year, he's certified, licensed, got that degree. And me and him going for the same job, they giving it to him. And they like, Mr. Williz, you was here last year. All the kids know you. The kids is already telling you from third grade they want to be in your class. We going with him. He's certified, he licensed, he got the degree. We're going with him.
Not knowing our school district, they probably will go with you.
Well,
they can pay you less.
No different. They can probably still like send me somewhere, but like, bro, like legally, like, yeah, if it's like that, yeah, they gotta, So it's the same case in other spaces, bro, too. You know what I'm saying? That's why We're pushing hard for residency. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're pushing hard for that. That's why, it's a lot of things. I get it. There was a time where people was going to school and they was only getting a bachelor's degree and they was becoming pharmacists. It's not the case no more. You need a doctor. You know what I'm saying? You need a PharmD. Not a doctor. I get it. You need a PharmD. I've heard the difference. I know the difference now. Do I understand the difference? No. But I know you got a doctor and you got a PharmD. So I get it. Like in that case right there. So if it gets to the point to where education and the bachelor's degrees, master's, whatever, they worthless, okay. But as of right now, I'm telling you that they are not. And I know in my parents' case, they wasn't worthless then. Actually, a bachelor's degree probably held more weight when they were trying to tell us to go to school than what it does now.
A bachelor still hold weight.
It do. It sets you aside from a lot of people, bro. No matter how many people you see graduating every year, a bachelor's degree still sets you aside from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And the experience and stuff that it teaches you too, bro. It's a lot, bro. But just like as much as we done harped on education before, bro, I've just never hit it from the standpoint of people like saying C students is the one that run the world. That is a false teaching. That is a false teaching. Those C students may not like, bro. Hey man, I get it. If Bill Gates was like in college, like, bro, all this stuff ain't really. I've already done it. You know what I'm saying? It's probably not that important to Bill. Hey man, I get it.
I just think it's all old information.
But I just need you to understand that Bill Gates was getting $1 million loans from his family.
And that goes on to just like what people see and like how people go about it. People love to like look at people and say that they're self-made, but they fail to do the research on like, oh, he got how much of an investment?
Yeah.
Wait, his family's who?
Like, come on, bro.
It's easy to, well, I won't say it's easy, but it's easier to start this big business when you don't have to worry about money at all. Money's no problem.
Bro, if my students tell me if they tell me when they come back, hey.
The garage that he was in was bigger than people's houses.
Come on now. If my students tell me when they come back from the break, hey man, my uncle struck gold. Somehow, don't know what he started this crazy business, boom. He got $1 million waiting for me when I graduate. Hey, bro, do whatever you want.
No, man, go.
I would still tell you that. But look, the kids that I'm looking at, bro.
Honestly, put that into the investments right now.
I just looked at this thing, and we're going to wrap it up with this, and we getting out of here. I just looked at this thing because I've been like looking at test scores to try to see like if test scores, because I've been on this whole education thing that C students do not run the world. A students are the one that run the world. And my posture
I just never heard the C student.
Yeah, bro.
I've always heard that nerd that you're picking on, he's going to be the one
that's what I've heard too. But I had to find that little clip of Gary Vee saying it, bro. Of like C students are the one that employ the A students. But I was looking up scores, bro, because I've been on this whole thing, like, bro, were the scores really different? And they are dropping. They are dropping, bro. 100%. Just from 2017 to what we got now, the scores are dropping. Like they're getting worse every year, going down. That was before COVID. They're still going down. But one thing I did figure out, the area, I'm just going to say the area. I'm not going to say the exact school but it is the area, you know what I'm saying? It showed economic disadvantages for this school. And this was years ago. It's raised now. But years ago, it was 80% of the students were at an economic disadvantage when they come to school.
Okay.
Which means they ain't got all the proper utilities, because they say there's certain things that a kid needs before they come to school to help them, be in the best mindset, gain the best opportunity to learn. Certain things like a meal, a warm house, and I forget the other one, man. But I know a meal and a warm house is one of them. And of course, like, love, but as far as necessities to eat, but but yeah, these kids are at an economic disadvantage. That's also like, actual like dollars, like funding and everything.
Yeah.
But it was 80% years ago, bro. It's more now. 80% of the kids was at an economic disadvantage. So what you telling me is that a majority of these kids that I'm looking at right now, uncle don't have $1 million to give y'all. Mom and dad don't have $1 million to give y'all. To just say, hey man, go start your business. You know what I'm saying? Drop out of school, go work in the garage, start your business.
Yeah.
They don't have $1 million to give y'all. So therefore, If we want to try to get to the point to where we steps and we a ladder, a full floor ahead of mom and dad, and we sending down a ladder to bring them up too. We got to get to the point to where we taking this education serious. Whether we think it's beneficial, whether we think it's not, bro. But if you get to the point to where you got a bachelor's degree, master's, if you get to the point to a PhD, it sets you aside from so many other people. The tax bracket changed, the income changed, the lifestyle changed.
But be careful of that income creep. Don't fall for that.
Oh, yeah. We still doing it to get ahead.
Yeah. You'll be very poor making six figures. Be careful.
We doing it to get ahead. Not to stay in the same position, just make more money, just be in the same position. We doing it to get ahead.
And just simple tactics of like, don't be trying to say you're going to become this big real estate or big investment mogul and you have debt. Take care of your debt first, then start investment.
Yeah. And I think after having Trevin on, bro, it shows you, bro, tech, pay. You know what I'm saying? We talked about Mariah and Sharon all the time, bro. Pharmacists, pay, bro.
Tech.
You know?
And I think some pharmacists would even tell you, go to tech.
Yeah, bro. So that's what I'm saying. It's other industries that we didn't expose y'all to show, like, bro, these people out here, they paid in these other industries.
Ooh, that battery, you wrap it up.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, man. You know, we never had no intro, but this is the Be Easy Show, man.
For sure.
You know? This is the Be Easy Show. You know, if you could like, comment, subscribe, leave us a 5-star rating, man. All I got to say, man, just take education seriously. And as I would say, read a book, man.
Always.
You know?
Even if you can listen to a book. Like, that's been a game changer. We'll wrap up with that. It's been a game changer. Even if you listen to a book, you are still absorbing information. Read a book, listen to a book. I don't care. Listen to a podcast. Something more than just laughs and giggles.
Yep. What? Coach Williz, we got the finalizer on here. To the next one, y'all. Be easy.
Peace. Boy.